Did you know that Benjamin Franklin, one of America's smartest founding fathers, almost ruined his life because he was too good at winning arguments? As a young man, he loved to debate. He was a master of logic and facts, and he could absolutely demolish anyone's position. But he noticed something terrifying. Every single time he won an argument, he created an enemy. The people he proved wrong would avoid him, work against him, and resent him for years. So he made a radical change. He stopped trying to win arguments and started asking questions instead. And that's when he truly started to win. In early 1700s Philadelphia, young Franklin was brilliant and loved showing it. He relished every debate, and every logical victory felt sweet. But the people he defeated never thanked him for showing them the truth. They hated him for it. He was winning the battles but losing the war for influence. Franklin stumbled upon a fundamental truth about people. When you prove someone wrong, their ego feels attacked. Their brain goes into defense mode, and even if your logic is flawless, the emotional damage makes them your enemy. This is called the backfire effect. The more evidence you present, the more they dig in their heels just to spite you. So, Franklin made a brilliant strategic shift. He adopted the Socratic method. He never directly contradicted anyone again. Instead, he just asked questions. If someone made a claim he disagreed with, instead of saying, "You're wrong," he'd ask, "That's an interesting perspective. How did you arrive at that conclusion?" Or what if we looked at it this way? Would your ideas still apply? These questions weren't attacks. They were invitations to think. This simple change had a profound psychological effect. When you attack someone's idea, their ego shouts, "Defend." But when you ask them to explain their reasoning, their ego thinks, "I'm being asked for my opinion. I can do that." As they start explaining, they begin to notice the flaws in their own logic. Franklin didn't have to point them out. They discovered the errors themselves. Suddenly, Franklin's influence in Philadelphia exploded. People sought his counsel, trusted his judgment, and eagerly supported his projects. Why? Because he stopped making them feel stupid. When someone realized their own mistake through his gentle questioning, they didn't resent him. They were grateful he helped them think more clearly. He proved that winning through your actions and influence is infinitely more powerful than winning through an argument. The person who says, "You're wrong, and here's why," creates an enemy, even when they're right. The person who asks, "Help me understand," creates an ally. Franklin became one of history's most effective leaders, not because he had the best arguments, but because he stopped arguing altogether. He used this strategy for the rest of his life in business, in diplomacy, and at the Continental Congress. Disagreements never turned into personal feuds because he never made people feel defeated. Questions preserve relationships where arguments destroy them. The lesson is simple but powerful. Winning an argument often means losing a person. Direct contradiction triggers the backfire effect. So the next time you're tempted to prove someone wrong, don't. Instead, ask questions. Guide them to their own discovery. You'll win their respect, their support, and their friendship, which is a much greater victory. Thanks for watching. If you found this useful, don't forget to like and subscribe for more insights.